Hello, everyone. It is Tuesday today, and we are at home with our home learning again. I know it's a little bit sad that we're all at home, but we must do it to keep safe. So we're back again, and we'll carry on with our videos until we are back in school. So today, this is your video if you are in my literacy set. And you are going to be watching me for phonics because that's what we do at the beginning of every literacy lesson, isn't it? We start with our phonics. So we're working on phase 3 and today we're going to learn another new sound. So to begin, you will need your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen. And also, if you had it, your lined paper workbook as well, so we can write some super sentences. So I've got all of my things. I hope you've got all of yours. And let's get going with our phonics lesson today. So, the first thing that I would like you to do is we are going to have a go at reading some of our tricky words in phase 3. Now, I know how hard we've been working, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a circle around a word and I would like you to shout it out at home. And remember, tricky words, we can't chop them, we can't blend them, we just have to know them, and we have to know them by sight, don't we? So we have to know them by looking. So let's go through them really quickly and see if we can remember them by sight and re-jog our memories, okay? Off we go. The first one is you. Well done. Miss James needs to get a little bit better with this pen, I think. The second one is no. Well done. Number 3, we'll go up here. Her. Brilliant. Number 4 was. Okay, and remember when we are writing this, it can be quite tricky because it's not w or z, it's w a s, and that's why it's tricky. So it's was. Well done. Next one, let's go for an easy one down here. Go. Well done. Next one. Shout it out. B. Excellent. Next one. My. Well done. Now this one can be quite tricky because sometimes we think it says my. What does it say? Me. Well done. So remember, my is the y and me is the f. Brilliant. Next one. Where shall we go? Let's have a little look. Over here. And what's this one? We. Brilliant. Which means our last one, it's our 4-letter tricky word, is, anybody remember? They. Well done. Big thumbs up if you got those. And we'll keep practicing those. We can keep reading them by sight and you can rewind and watch them again if you want to practice some more. Well done. So now we're going to move on to our flashcards, okay? And we're going to look at all of the sounds that we have done so far in phase 2 and all of the sounds that we have done so far in phase 3. And I know we've been working really hard with our actions and our sounds. So today we're going to go through them and see if you can do the action for each of the sounds as well. Are we ready? Okay. Got my race car. It's yellow today. That means it's going to go really fast. B. Shout them out. Yeah. This is today's sound. K. T. O. W. X. O. A. I. Mm. Mm. D. K. Mm. A. J. Z. O. Qu. O. V. Ch. K. E. Sh. S. Z. P. S. R. G. Excellent. Well done, year one. Now, I went quite fast then because I wanted to make sure that you were ready and raring to go, which I know you are. So a big thumbs up. That's all the sounds that we've done so far. And today we are going to learn a new sound. So your whiteboard and have a look in my magic star today. What two letters can you see? We've got an E and an F. And just like we do in the classroom, I want you to get your two hands. So we've got one letter in one hand, one letter in the other. And what do? We push them together to make one sound, don't we? So we've got an E and an F make E. Do it with me. E and an F make E. And the action for that sound, year one, is this, because it's like E or. So it's like a donkey's ears. So you're going to get your donkey's ears and you're going to point them back, and the action is E. Okay? So I want you to now get your whiteboard and your whiteboard pen, and we're going to practice writing E on our board. So an F and an F make E. Okay? Do it once more. F and an F make E. You can keep practicing that until your E is perfect. Okay? Now, once you've done that, you've had a go and you've written your E sound a few times, so it's fresh in your mind, we're going to play our game, okay, to practice our E sound. Now today we're going to do our picture game. So I'm going to have 4 boxes on the screen as always. I'm going to take a box away and underneath is going to be a picture. And you are going to shout out the word and then we're going to chop it, blend it and write it down together. Okay, so let's do the first one. It's a picture of a sheep. Well done. So let's chop it. Sh, e, p. Okay, one more time. Sh, e, p. Sheep. Now, that's got another phase 3 sound at the beginning, hasn't it? It's got our sh. So let's see if we can write it together. You do it at home as well. Sh, e, p, sheep. Now I'm going to show you on my board and let's see if your word looks like mine. Okay, I'm going to get really close. Sheep. Sheep. Well done. Ready for number 2? Okay. Picture number 2. Does anybody know who this is? I hope we do. It is the Queen. Well done. And the Queen is the head of our royal family, isn't she? So she makes lots of really big decisions about everything that happens in the United Kingdom, which is where we live. We've been doing a lot about that, haven't we? So let's chop and blend then the word Queen. Are we ready? Queen. Queen. One more time. Queen. Queen. Okay. And that word has got another phase 3 sound at the beginning, hasn't it? Queen. Queen. So let's practice that together now. Write it down. I'm going to write it with you. Queen. Queen. Have a look at mine. Does mine look like yours? Queen. And remember our sound of the day. E has 2 F sounds that make the E sound together. Queen. This is a tricky one because our qu sound here is also a 2-letter sound, isn't it? Well done. Remember, if you need to practice your qu sound, that's fine. Do some qu sounds first and then move on to writing the word queen. Brilliant. Are we ready for the next square? Off we go. Okay, what can we see? I can see a pair of, what are they? Feet. Well done. 10 toes on our feet. Let's chop it. Feet. Feet. One more time. eat, feet. So we've got eat. Well done. Eat. Okay, off you go then, writing it on your board, practicing our tricky. We have to make sure that it goes under the line because it's a long letter, isn't it? So it goes underneath the line. Okay, having a look on my board. E. Okay. 3 big ticks if you've got those 3 words just like me. Well done. Okay, are we ready for the last picture? Off we go. It is a seed. Well done. And we are looking at plants and trees, aren't we, in science at the minute? And we know that from tiny seeds, big trees grow. So let's drop it and blend it and write it. Seed. Seed. One more time. Seed. Seed. So we've got a seed. 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 Okay. Off you go on your whiteboards. This one should be really easy to end our 4 letters on. 4 words. Seed. 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 Okay. Get your adult to take a picture of your whiteboard. With 4 big ticks if you got them all right. Don't worry if you didn't. We've got plenty of time to practice. A really good try. Okay. So moving on then. Now, I've got 2 activities for your reply today because I want to see a challenge. So, on my board we have 2 sentences. One sentence is true, that means it's correct, and one sentence is false, that means it's not correct, it's incorrect, it is a lie. Now, I want you to have a go at reading both of my sentences today, and then I want you to tell me which one is the truth, so which one is right. And you will know which one is right by looking at my 2 pictures on the screen. So my 2 pictures will tell you which sentence is correct. So I want you to read each one, have a really good go. An adult could video if you are reading at home, that would be lovely. And then I would like you to write down on your whiteboard the sentence which is correct and then send it to me so I will know that you have read the sentences and you've solved my mystery. Okay, there are lots of E sounds in the words today, so have a really good go. And then once you've done that, to finish, I would like you to do a little bit of writing, and I would like you to write your own E sentence. Now, last week we were practicing really hard at thinking of our own sentences, and that can be really tricky. So what I want to ask you to do first with your adult at home is have a go at reading all of the words that you can see, and then choosing 1 or 2 and having a discussion with your adult and thinking about what those sentences could be. So if I choose the word feet, my sentence could be, Miss James has 10 toes on her feet. Okay? And we're thinking of lots of different ways that we can build a sentence. So you could have a go with your adult at talking about sentences first and thinking of a sentence for each of the words. And then I would like you to write me 1 sentence. But most importantly, have a discussion with your adult and build those sentences together first, okay? A really good try today with your phonics. I can't wait to see what work you have been doing and what sentences that you come up with. I know it's a little bit tricky being back at home, and I miss you just as much as you miss me. But before we know it, we'll be back in school. We've just got to keep going for a few more days. So try hard with your learning today, and I will see you for your phonics lesson tomorrow.